I would like to call the Board of Health meeting to order at 7:10 p.m. on Tuesday, September 30th, here at the Slade Building. We have one guest with us tonight, Jim Gregorio.
Yes.
Great.
Good.
From Old Westminster Road, and welcome.
Thank you.
Just remember, folks, that this meeting is being recorded on video and will be broadcast and available on local channel. So be mindful of that. Okay, here we are. So, review of the September 9th minutes. Thank you for writing them up, Sadie. I would like to have 2 corrections made, small things with details, providing more details. Under number 3, the COVID-19 flu maven, just add in as reported by, and then it would have been Diana. Right?
So do you want a motion for that?
That would be a
correction?
correction.
Okay.
And, all right? We should just document that. The only other thing I would like to have listed is on number 12, financials/warrants on the second page. We should list the warrant number that it was and the amount. Okay? No problems otherwise that I could see. It's just one of those things that I think is important. And having gone last week to the Secretary's annual update meeting, because I'm Secretary of the Agricultural Commission, those kinds of things are some of the things that they said you should document clearly. You don't have to just write down every little bit of discussion in your minutes, but if there's any significant information that is presented by so-and-so, that name should be included, and so on. So those were the only 2 things that I think would be helpful to have in the minutes. So, do I hear a motion to approve the minutes with item 3 corrected to include as reported by Diana Johnson, and then item 12, warrant number, whatever that it was, I don't have that information in front of me, and the amount deposited. Would someone, I make the motion?
Yeah.
Okay, so Diana seconds the motion. We have a vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Okay. Minutes approved with corrections. And I'm gonna write that on this was my copy. Next, we have a report on COVID-19 flu maven.
Yes, there is one COVID case as of right now.
Okay. I don't care about the agenda. No agenda. Anything more about the flu clinic, Judy?
Nope, we're set, October 17th and 18th. The only thing I was wondering about was putting out a sign right out here or in front of the school about it, but it's supposed to go up on the electronic board. It's on the website. I've got posters at the gas station and at the post office. So it's just up to people to come. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
RSV, COVID, pneumonia, flu.
I've handed out a couple of the flyers at my little farm store for people who are interested.
Yeah. It's also at the town hall.
Do we have any more COVID tests, free ones left? I believe there was a couple boxes left.
I
Are
would
we
have come
aware of
over.
those? They would be upstairs in the new building at 48
I
Gardner.
haven't been upstairs at all. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I remember packing up like 3 good-sized boxes of them
Yeah.
when we were moving.
Right, so I
there
think
should
we
be
do have some. That will be something that we should bring a box down and maybe on Thursday when there's the Taste of Hubbardston plus the open house of 48 Gardner Road, we could have some out where people could take one if they wanted one.
Good idea.
Okay? On behalf of the Board of Health. Okay. Corrections. 3. Sorry, I'm making these notes on the official copy.
Do you have an agenda
No.
over here? No.
It got left behind on
Did I not give you one?
unloved.
Is there one extra agenda perhaps?
Yeah, they're not-
It should be there.
Nope. Unloved.
Here, take this one. I gave her one. Oh, that's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm still finishing up these notations.
How are we doing on the tick-borne? Do we have any tick-borne?
I didn't see, there's one old case that's been in the mix, but nothing new.
Okay.
Nothing new that I had seen.
That's the one I contacted and she never called me back.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's still there.
Okay. Okay, that's all done now for you to take back. I do need that other copy of the minutes, or agenda, sorry. Okay, next up is Title V reports / perk tests. The first one is 20 South Cove Road. Title V inspection passes. Says it's an 8-bedroom house. I'm going to pass this on and let somebody else look for the size of their tank. I can never remember what. Can't see it. I'm going to pass this on. Look for the size of the tank you can.
Okay.
The next one is 105 Hale Road, and it passes. Oh, it should be right by the number of bedrooms. Is it listed there or not?
8. And
And then
880.
description?
Is that
880 GPD
gallons per,
gallons per.
yeah, it's an 880 gallon tank. Design. No, that's per day.
Per day.
Mm-hmm. So there's 8 bedrooms in this. Wow.
So if 100
So it's 110 times 8.
times 8.
Okay. So we're still on the search for how big this gap. That would be interesting since it's 880 gallons per day allowed. Septic tank leaching. Is that a leaching tank?
For
water?
Yeah.
Septic tank location, concrete, 3.5.
Standard
1,500.
1,500 gallon.
Okay. Nowadays, that would not be enough. So if this ever comes up for repair,
How big would you want it?
for 8 bedrooms, there's a standard size for the number of based on the number of bedrooms in the
Yeah,
home.
that's why I was trying, 2,400.
Somewhere around there,
Yeah.
yeah. Just so you are aware of if things come in. This one is correct. This is a 3-bedroom home at 105 Hale Road and has a 1,500 gallon tank. Here's that one coming over.
Any pictures?
Yep, there's a couple pictures. It's a big area.
Yep, so if they ever needed to replace the tank, it would have to be much bigger based on the number of bedrooms. 72 Westminster Road. Passes.
This one's interesting. It's got a filter that they clean out annually.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen that.
No.
Huh. Okay. Upside down.
Okay.
Triple tank, triple filtration system. And 2 giant oh, this is pretty fancy. Okay. Passes.
Okay. All right, here comes the next one. We'll do one more here. Oh, it's the last one, right? The last Title V that has been presented tonight passes at 3 Plumtree Lane. The inspector noted that this particular system should be pumped yearly. So, if there are any issues,
That's a lot
3
in a
bedrooms,
tank.
3-bedroom house, that's fine.
Is it draining? Is it draining?
So what's the follow-up on that for the flow? Even though it's below the minimum requirement?
On the one with 8 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Because it's been in existence and
Got it, so it's
previously
not new.
approved,
Right, okay.
just be aware that if they ever come up for repair, the tank would have to be a larger tank. It doesn't meet current standards for an 8-bedroom house.
Right,
home.
that's correct. Okay.
How much did they pump out of that one? Or didn't they?
This one here.
Yeah.
And I have to sign off on those, that they were reviewed.
Do you want
Then you can put them in there.
So this is your nice
D.
basket.
I'm looking for
That's a
section D.
Yep.
It didn't pump.
No.
So how many more in the,
This one was like 1,000.
which one is that one? 105? Okay.
This is 105 Hale.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't say.
I can file that one away. Okay.
This one was pumped. They pumped out 1,000 gallons out of a 1,500 tank. It almost sounds like
It has.
we should recommend. There should be some recommendation, or maybe just make a point that you need to feed the tanks with enzymes.
So that the sludge
So this-
will
yeah.
break down and will go out through the leach field
Mhm.
appropriately.
So we can keep that quantity down to.
Which one was that?
This one was 72 New Westminster.
I'll just
I
put
mean-
it on the front of the review
Yeah.
so that if the owners get a copy of this, they're gonna sell, that they get the comments as well.
They recommend it anyway, that
Yes, they do.
some sort of enzyme treatment, either weekly or monthly. But when you're pumping that kind of quantity, it probably does need it. I feed mine every week.
That's a good idea.
I think I feed mine quarterly. That's about as often as I remember to get it done, to do it.
Well, I get it pumped twice a year, so hopefully
That's good.
that's doing a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Keeps the lines open.
So here, I'm passing the last one, which is 3 Plum Tree Lane.
Oh, up by my neck of the woods, huh? I think this one is elevated into the Wild Blue yonder, if it's the first house on the street. See, 39 inches. 1 inch. It's a big difference. These systems that are on Plum Tree, they're all elevated systems. And the one that's on the corner is like,
Jeez.
you can barely see the house if you're standing 68.
Okay, that one's done.
Alright, so we have 3 plums, so actually, I was wondering if I can make a motion to move agenda 8 instead of 5. So we actually just go straight into reviewing the open septic plans.
Okay, that'll be fun, once we finish.
Since we're in
Yep.
septic, stay in septic, right?
Okay.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna give you that back then.
Excuse
How many
me.
of those did
God
you
bless
have?
you.
Thank you.
There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 2.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm, I do.
Okay.
Oh. Very nice. Good for you.
Drawing.
Okay. So following through with septic, 43 Birches, we approved the engineering plan at the last meeting, and it's just been brought to this meeting so that I can sign off on the application for disposal system construction permit. We don't need to review anything else tonight. So that one's, I'll sign off on those. Okay, there it is. And then this one. That one's done. Next one is 159 Westminster Road.
Should be Old Westminster.
Correct, Old Westminster Road. It is on the paperwork. in the chart. And these have been reviewed by Bill. Maybe you can share one over there.
So that's 159?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was wondering where is Westminster? It says Old Westminster.
Old
Yeah.
Westminster Road, yes.
Well,
Can you see, Gaia?
Have you seen your own?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Take a gander.
Wait a minute, who drew up? Oh, Mark.
So
Okay.
it's 1 of 2. 2 of 2, so it's an extension. Okay.
Shed. And this is a septic repair, by the way.
wow.
Yeah, the existing tank back then in '87 was a 1,000-gallon tank. Now we're gonna have a 1,500 in the leach field. Instead of being the grass area of the backyard, will be out further. So,
Mm-hmm.
so, tear the whole lawn up.
Plus you've got 1,000-gallon pump chamber as well.
Yes, yep.
Pretty fancy.
Well,
Expensive.
I said the wife wants to sell the house, and
Two-tier system sometimes is required depending on the drainage from the leach field.
Yeah.
I had a house that had the two-tier system
Mhm.
at one point. Or, I owned it at one point. I don't own that home anymore. That didn't quite come out as I meant it to come out.
So definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
yes, it had, we've had the system since we built the house in '87. We've pumped it out every 2 years.
Yep.
In the last, say, 6 years, at the last 3 times, noticed a little drain back. So this year it was pumped, the tank was pumped in July, and again, a little drain back, and so I decided to investigate. So I opened up the D box, and it was full of water. So
Yeah.
it would have failed. It would have failed Title V. So
Right,
I
right.
said, trying to be a little proactive,
Yeah.
fix it for whoever owns the house after us.
It's a good selling point in this town.
Oh, it definitely, and the thing is, it's rated right now for 3 bedrooms, but I had them upgrade to 4 because somebody probably would want to put another bedroom in the house, either down the basement or maybe add on. So
Mhm.
might as well do it.
Looks good.
Yep.
And Mark Popham, the engineer, is
Yeah.
a great guy.
Yes, yeah, very good.
Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good system.
So this has to be approved.
It's been
If I
reviewed.
wanted a
It's
system
been
like that,
reviewed
I
and
would have to
everything.
lose a
Then
whole
you can
bunch
go
of
right
trees.
ahead.
So
That's
this
the thing,
after
yeah,
tonight, then
yeah.
Yep.
we can proceed with it.
Sometimes,
yeah.
yeah,
And
trees
which
have
one
to
is-
come down.
Yeah.
I think they have a copy for you once I sign it.
Good. Good.
Mine is sitting in sand, so I don't think I'll ever fail.
And this will be your approved copy.
Okay.
As soon as there's that one's done. The next one is 2 George Howard Road. septic repair. And this one was completed. Right, September 9th. Okay. So this one, you actually don't need to see anything, everything. Just know that the certificate of compliance was signed off on 2 George Howard Road, and so this one is all done. Let me finish signing this so you can go home.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. And I believe you can still read what I wrote.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
for
much.
coming by
Thank
and
you.
your
Appreciate
interest.
it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice meeting everyone. Thank you again.
You're welcome. The
Good
next
night.
one,
Night.
good night. The next one is 82 Old Boston Road. It is a septic repair. Did I not send you the water test? Ah, that's the only thing holding it up, right?
Nope, you actually did. It's in here. It's in the test beforehand.
Okay, so then this one should be done, right? That's the permit. We reviewed all the plans in 2024.
Alright. Oh no, the septic plans are left. Yeah, no, it's not on there. He didn't send it, no.
Okay, so I've got to do that tomorrow. That's the only reason that's been brought to the board. May send in copy of water test.
It was approved in 2024, you said?
Yeah, but it was finished this summer before they sold the property.
Okay.
And 82 Old Turnpike, so I can remember.
And the property's been sold.
Yes.
So
And,
we are waiting on a well test.
So Nancy was.
Because,
Nancy was off. And it was going back and forth between the Realtor, Phil Ledger, and myself. And the baseline water test did come in. And Phil approved the results in an email so that the property could be closed on.
yeah,
in
did they
Au-
put in a new well or something?
Did they put in a new well?
Or were they just doing it because it was up for sale?
Because it was up for sale. So water test was recommended, and they did
Okay.
it.
All right.
Okay, I will get that back to you. Made myself a note, we're good. All right. 7 Main Street. You have on the list?
Two pine.
Which is this one?
So this is two pine. Something pine. Ready go road. There would be 7 Main Street was just a misprint.
Okay, there is no issue with 7 Main Street right now. Okay.
So where is it listed?
And I might have been typing it as in
Ah.
for the meeting or something. And,
It's an error.
Oh, okay.
It's a mistake.
Okay.
and then this is 2 Pine for, that's probably what I needed to put 2 Pine instead of 7 Main Street.
Okay, so, this should be under installers. It has nothing to do with 2 Pine Street. He's requesting an installer's permit. Did he pay his fee?
Yes.
Okay. So this should go under, installers. So, under permits, we're going to add, Amos, Jenny, and Sons. Okay. Then the last one under septic engineering plans is map 5 parcel 22 Ragged Hill Road.
More pens.
Which is new construction.
I didn't know there was land available on Ragged Hill except for the.
I'm sorry?
I didn't know there was land available. It was still
For avail,
Right, is this part of the, is this the last of the land that the town owns that they were dividing up for housing down there?
I suspect so.
Okay.
There's the building permit form.
I wanted to get into what it should have been. Should have
Okay,
been
so,
housing for low income, but
The
Town doesn't
engineering
see
plans were reviewed and
short-sighted.
approved, February in 2024. Have they finished building it? Do you know?
I know that they were waiting for the approval
What approval?
for this. I don't know.
For the well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they were waiting for the well permit. All right. Everything seems in order. The money was paid, correct? Okay. Signed off on the well permit. Everything else is in order in the folder. Okay, so then we'll go back to water tests, well completion forms. And the first one is 3 Old Princeton Road. And this is the Hubbardston Elderly Housing. And it's for the time period, it was performed on March 27th. We just received it. Pass that around. The next one is from Eight Elm Street. They did a lead and copper analysis.
That goes with this as well.
Which is the Hubbardston Center School, by the way. And this one was completed September 5th, 2025. That's when the testing was done, excuse me.
There's no water test for 16 First Road. That was error as well.
16 Cruz was an error.
Yep. That's what that is. And it's 8 Elm, not 3 Elm, so that one was there twice. So that's an error as well.
Oh, the C and D, 16 Cruz and 3 Elm Street are errors. Um, And everything is less than 1 per 100 milliliters on the center school testing. Okay. I'll put that around.
Hubbardston House just had to replace their hot water tank in one of the buildings and also one of their storage tanks. I believe that was for water as well.
Recently,
Yep, just in the last couple weeks.
would
To
you?
the tune of almost $12,000.
Are you in conversation with them that
Yep.
you could let them know that they should do a post-installation water test?
Sure, I can let them know.
So make a note, Senior Hubbardston Elderly Housing had to replace water tanks. And Judy is on the board, correct?
Yes,
Judy's on their board, and she will notify them to remind them that they, post replacement of these water tanks, they should do a updated water test and send us a copy of the results.
yeah.
And
it
she'll
would-
let them
It
know.
would be perfect timing too, because they just got it in and it's had some good use, so now it's time to do it.
Yes.
How many units are in that?
I'm gonna give
Judy?
this back to
30,
you.
there used to be 36,
This
and I think
is
now
great
there's
that,
32.
Oh, wow.
He gave us
Um,
all the
'cause
testing
when
areas
they
that he did. and-
took one
and stuff,
building that made it
but
assisted
the biggest thing we need to
living.
see is
Okay.
over there that
They
he's looking at, that shows
took
there's
some, a
no
couple of the
coliform
units
in
and
in the school
made
waters.
them a little
Okay?
wider in order to, for
Hmm.
wheelchairs
First aid
and
on,
things
right?
like that.
Oh, very good.
That was
So-
for 8 mil.
So I think there's 32 presently.
No, this one here is old.
Old person?
Old Kingston, yeah.
This was,
I have it down right
Yes.
now. So we're saying Cruz and 3 Elm was an error, right?
okay, there's that one. That can all go in your thing.
So this one doesn't have any lines, so I'm gonna make lines for everybody to sign.
Okay, slide it.
Nope.
Thank you.
Kind of little table with wheels and just push things, right?
Well, I understand that the new meeting room has all modular units, so it should be much easier in the future. I suspect that since the open house is Thursday, that our next meeting will be at 48 Garden.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have this whole
Taste of Hubbardston
Yeah,
open
yeah.
house, yeah.
Yeah. I need to make an appearance.
It's gonna be a lot of food.
Then I'm definitely
A lot of
going.
food.
Well, the food is provided by the,
Oh, the town, no, this is,
It's supposed to be.
Oh, though,
The
no.
Nutsedge Fair.
Oh, you're thinking about the fair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about free food here.
I know,
I know,
I
yes.
love free food.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna-
There will be free food sampling.
Yeah, no, I know. I was
Based
at the last
on
one last year.
the businesses that are participating.
Yeah, I hope we have a good turnout. Yeah, last year was fun. Yeah, because they had it
The
at
businesses will be in, when you look from the parking lot with the vets in the center, there's
Mhm.
2 side aisles,
Mm-hmm.
and the businesses will be in both of those side aisles.
Okay.
And then people can see the offices, the new
Mhm.
conference room and
Oh,
so
yeah.
forth.
Yeah, committee and boards, if they want to have a table there, will
Yeah,
also be
committee.
Yeah,
out.
I've
There
been
and
in
they-
there. It's quite. It's beautiful.
Trying to talk
Lovely.
people into signing on.
Right, and they are also doing, they have their new photo machine,
Oh, the
thanks
IDs,
to
so is that gonna
emergency
happen?
services,
To,
Okay.
so that we can all have photo IDs
yeah,
as,
2 p.m. They're going to start taking pictures of everybody so you can get your badge.
On Thursday, right?
Right.
but
boy.
the open house thing is 5 to 8 p.m.
Dan's like, another
And
picture
one of
of
the
me.
ideas is,
No,
one
I
of the
have to
ideas,
work.
one of the ideas
Just
between the
make an
badges
appointment.
is that
That's what I'll
they
do.
will also at some point be able to open doors
Right.
when you're a board member,
Right.
Right.
That's fair.
rather than worry about codes and everything else will be individualized.
So Judy, are we still holding that Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, so you got some good sign up this time around?
I have about 20, 21.
But you need 50, right? Or is there?
Well, I made 50 spaces, but.
For the
in-
flu clinic?
in Hopeful, no. This is for the Saturday workshop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We've got, there's going to be program on presentation on CBRN. And then-
CBRN?
Yeah, chemical, biological, radiological. What is it? And why should we be concerned?
Oh,
And then CM
how did
Dart's
I miss that?
CM Dart is coming in because it's new. I had to substitute. And then CM Dart's coming in to talk about how to set up a pet shelter. And Mima's coming in to talk about social media and disaster. And I have a number of other EMDs. One's going to do it on ham radio. There's going to be a tabletop exercise.
And this is this Saturday?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
free.
okay. Where is this?
school.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
It's like 9 to 2, right?
9 to 2.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple people say, I can only stay so long, is that okay? And I said, yeah, it's perfectly okay.
Oh, that's
Somehow I
so
totally
cool.
missed that information. Was it put out on the,
It's on the brochures that I've been passing out.
oh, okay. Wasn't
I
put
for-
on the
Yeah, I forgot how I
e-blast?
heard about it. I think I got it from
No,
down in Hubbardston.
no, I don't think it was on the e-blast. I'll have to double check that with Melody. It's a good
Maybe
idea.
I'll go.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Check it out. Shannon's going.
And if you have teenagers, they're
Mhm.
more
Oh,
than
nice.
welcome.
Okay.
I can send you the link actually so you can sign up.
You gonna give me that brochure? Is that what you had to give me? The brochure?
No, I have other brochures
That's
for
different.
you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I can send you guys a brochure.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
I can put both their names on if you want.
Thank you.
Look at that. You don't even have to sign up.
But it's free, it's open to anybody.
That's really neat.
So if you're a resident, come join the fun. There's- My
yeah.
emergency bingo is going to be there.
I love some bingo.
Everybody likes bingo.
Yeah. And ham radio.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. So it's going to be different. It's not your usual
Yeah, I like
emergency
that.
preparedness. It's going to be different. So
Maybe you could still have an e-blast sent out,
yeah. I'll talk to Melody tomorrow.
because I was totally unaware it was coming up.
Yeah. Sort of sneaks up on you.
Yeah. Okay, so,
And lunch.
Oh, there we go. Sounds fun.
it does. I've got commitments myself, but my daughter might come.
Oh, good.
A lot of these
Think I'm gonna go.
permits that we're looking at here were previously signed by us thinking it was for field day, but it's
Mm.
actually for
Oh,
the Non-Such Festival.
That's what
right.
that's
That's
what I
right.
thought, Ray. I was
So
wondering.
we are re-signing, okay?
Yeah.
We have Mo's Sweet Eats, and so we're just signing these. And that event is October 11th. I know, I just wrote it on my calendar because I have to go do the one-day inspections. And the Non-Such Festival is organized by Katie Young, and it's from noon to 7 at the main field.
The last permit is for the Hubbardston Police, for
Yeah.
Halloween.
We'll get to that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
For Halloween, yeah.
And also the
So
installers.
they can have their
permit.
hot dogs.
I wonder, will that be on the Friday that Halloween falls on?
Yeah.
Yes.
It will be, okay,
They only do it
yeah.
on the day of. I tried to get them to move it to like a weekend day, but they're stubborn.
The kids are so happy it's on a Friday night.
Yeah, because then they can stay out a little bit
Yeah,
later.
Halloween's
Right.
on a Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Instead of being rushed through, yeah, you have from 6 to 7:30 and you're done. Bedtime.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see what the weather's gonna be over there.
Yeah, it could be nice or it could be snow.
I think it's gonna be nice, but it's gonna be on the cool side.
Okay, here's a whole stack to get started around.
Okay.
Many of them are owned by Dogfather Vending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we also have Monty's Candy Clouds.
So again, these were all submitted last time,
Right,
except for the Hubbardston.
right.
Okay.
And then we have an item that was listed under Title V. And it's actually a installer's permit.
The three new ones are CNC Treats, the Native Kitchen, Breeze Sweets. Those are new ones that weren't re-signed from before.
Okay.
All right, here's the rest of the ones that we had signed before. Wendy's Bakery. Lynch Garden.
Dogfather, that's such a funny name.
Easy Street Tacos.
Well, they're saying it's gonna be rainy the end of that next week.
Oh.
I don't have Saturday, but Thursday, Friday's gonna be rain.
Yay. I don't have to irrigate.
Rain, clouds on Wednesday, rain on Thursday.
Oh, but not this week.
Not
Next
this week, next week. Sorry.
You have to irrigate now.
Yeah, stuff will have to be watered over the weekend.
It's gonna be nice temperatures though.
Cool, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool,
Did you get
70s
a
over
whole
the
bunch?
weekend.
So the last three that are going around are the new additional ones. I looked through the paperwork in order. And those are all for the non-such festival.
Okay.
Except for the Hubbardston Police Department, right?
I didn't include that.
Oh, you
guys.
didn't
I'm
include-
still,
oh,
I've
sorry.
got that right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
The next one is for the Hubbardston Police Department, one-day permit.
Got it.
It is waived. It is held on October 31st. And the fee is waived, and I won't sign this because I'm the surf safe person for the hot dogs that they serve. You guys can sign it.
So Kathy, would you vouch for those hot dogs?
Yes, I do. They get the hot dogs from Rieta Ranch owners. They provide the hot dogs for free and buns for free to the police department, and then I come and I test everything. I do get my little LED temperature out and make sure everybody's got their gloves on and they're doing the right procedure, and they give out free hot dogs.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
And on permits to be signed, that is not on the list, we are adding F.A. Machete and Sons as a installer for septic systems.
I thought they've done business in Hubbardston before, haven't they?
Yes, but he put in the new, this
Oh,
is his first installation. He's mostly pumps.
Yep.
And sometimes they do Title Vs. We had a Title V that was done by them.
Right.
But this is his first installation, which will be at Whispering Pines. That's, so when they do an installation, there should be a whole packet of information about what they're doing. Possibly engineering plans are needed, construction permits needed, so on and so forth. There should be a folder somewhere. It's either it's already been scanned in and it's online or whatever, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the installer permit. So this, yes, it was right in the file. And
I thought my
there you
long
go.
arms would be good for something.
At first I was confused about this one here. So we were citing food permit and I see septic, I'm like, what's going on here? So that's different.
Yes, it's an
Yeah,
add-in, an additional item that was not,
Yeah.
it was not listed on our category for permits. It was in a different section on the agenda. Actually, it's not even listed, but it should be on the permits to be approved.
And Kathy, on that installation of that new water tank and all that, do you want, just E. coli, do you want the basic or do you want the full?
The E. coli coliform is
You want just the
probably
basic?
the only things needed because the water system has been tested already this year and we had a good water report from them already.
Okay,
And all they need to make sure is that the water is currently safe.
still good. All right.
So it's the basic E. coli coliform test.
Okay.
Not a full analysis because that was already done earlier this year.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Does that make sense?
So are we required to fill out the section here about the permit expiration?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm glad you caught that. Okay. So that one should before any construction or whatever, you can inquire from Machetes what they're planning to do and figure out where the rest of the information is. Okay, I have now inspection report on the agenda, correct? What else do you have?
Mark, well, this is for the
Okay,
turnaround warrant.
so under inspection report, I went to field day, and the only new one that needed to be inspected was the Lions Club, and there was no problems, and it was done. Okay, then, item B under old business should now just be titled, open member position. We had one fella, two people initially turned in applications, said that they were interested. Vinny was not. He's was directing his interest to a different board, and the other fella was notified, and I don't know why he's not here tonight.
Yeah.
I have reached out to other people in town, and I have a lady down the street from me who's interested, but wanted to and would like to do it. However, she wants more details, and I just thought of her this morning, so I sent a last-minute email to her, and she is definitely interested. She has kids that are probably 8 and 5, something like that. So younger gal. And she's just wants more details, and I'll invite her to the next meeting. So we might have a candidate for the next meeting.
Okay. So there's a new process going currently that I believe Nate gonna be an upcoming meeting about, like how to proceduralize the process for vacancies and so forth.
Did you get a draft from him?
The draft is online.
It's online?
It is online.
On the website?
Yeah, it is online. I read it actually a couple nights ago.
Draft for committee appointments?
For appointments and so forth. I mean, it's very comprehensive because there are some positions that are covered, not covered, kind of thing. So everything is going to be very streamlined, I guess. They'll have a meeting about it, I believe, open to the public for them to make comments and so forth. But I think it's going to be great. My takeaway from this is if we have someone that is interested, obviously they can come and learn, then ultimately they would need to apply, and then submit it to the select board for a vote. But I believe our entire board must be present, or at least get a quorum. That's what's changing about this.
Oh, so
The
it will
select
be
board
a
has some-
joint
it is
approval
a
of
joint
the
approval.
of an individual committee, or just the board, or is this change is specific to Board of Health only?
It's basically apply across all boards.
So all boards,
Yeah, so it will be a joint
Select board.
select board, and the
committee.
respective committee, and we must meet a quorum on
Okay.
both sides.
Okay.
At least that's the way I read it.
So, pardon my suspicion, but this is also the same town administrator.
It's
who
pretty
put
timely, yeah.
before the
Yeah.
put before the town to eliminate elections of board members.
Yeah, there
And
are
the
some.
town voted it down in
Right.
in
Right. So
major no.
Yeah, I think there are some caveat to this where not all roles are would be
We'll go through that
would go to that
procedure.
procedure. So in essence, you can't just randomly. Yeah, it is a very comprehensive. Definitely read it online and find ways if you guys can attend the meetings to ask questions and so forth. But I think some positions are exempt from that, where you would have to go through a different process. So yeah, it's pretty comprehensive, the form that he puts online.
And I believe I read in the laws that Board of Health has to be elected.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
Right, but they can be appointed.
If there's then an
If-
interim,
if failure to elect would trigger
correct.
an appointment.
Which is fine, and somebody wants to come on board, then you're gonna go through the appointment process.
correct.
Correct.
But
Right.
initially, you cannot take the election away from the Board of Health.
No.
It has to be
That's
elected. More
not-
members have to be elected.
Right. I mean, which I think that's going to fix that problem, right? Because
Huh?
that's going to fix that problem essentially. If I understand this correctly, I mean, I would love to ask more question live, because it seems to me if we fail to elect someone, so ultimately we can convene with the select board to appoint someone,
Right,
and we do it together.
right.
Um,
That makes
the
sense.
select board cannot
But-
do it on its own. It requires us to get involved in the process,
Right.
and I think that's.
I think that's what he's trying to correct, is to
Right.
make sure that the committees are involved in the appointment
Right.
Right,
of anyone to any open
Correct.
slots on any of the
Right.
boards and committees.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
what he's trying to correct.
Yeah,
right.
which I think
so
is great.
this would be after the fact.
Correct.
election.
Yes, that's correct.
So
Yeah.
as long as it goes that direction.
Right, right. That's correct. Yeah,
Because I know the
I see
town-
what you're saying. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Because the town was very definitive
They
about
were.
not wanting to go take away an election and make it an all
Yep.
appointment
And
like they
town-
have in some cities.
Yep.
That was
So
in
They
Oh,
did not
the
want to
lo-
go that way.
Yeah, I think yeah, was it last year or 2023?
2024.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
in that board in that meeting. Yes, that's
Yes.
correct. It is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was 23, wasn't it?
Was
Like
it
what,
23?
It was 23. It was right after Dennis died. And
Okay, 2023. You
It was
have a
the
better time
hardest.
reference to
Yeah.
remember it.
it was, I spoke out against it, but I didn't remember how hard it was.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also have
Under new business, is there any new business?
this letter.
Those letters are for your eyes only. They're to respond to 2 open complaints that exist. Because we have not invited the landowners, we can't discuss them.
Okay, but what are we going to be doing next? Because I feel like it seems like the way I'm reading it, this is a follow-up from a previous letter that was sent back in 2011. That's,
What are you looking at?
yeah.
I haven't had a chance to read them.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
So the second one is an attachment really to the current letter as a reference.
I'm sorry, I did not see that that was part of it.
Money left again.
The current information is that I directed this to be referred to, oh,
So yeah.
okay, there is no answer to this. So this is new business. I'm sorry, I didn't realize, I thought this was something else. My apologies.
Okay.
The letter at hand was dated this fall from a resident in Hubbardston regarding 10 Brigham Road. The property was condemned, and the person at Worcester County, there was a special state program at the time to have funds available to the various towns, each town, to take down dilapidated condemned homes. And the person in charge in Worcester County went on maternity leave, and when she came back, and we said, how about taking this down? Because she didn't finish the paperwork prior to taking maternity leave, the funds were gone. And so the property still stands.
So no one owns this property, or we don't know what the owner is?
I don't know. That is something that has to be researched as to who the current landowner is of 10 Brigham Road, the street.
So is that something that we should refer to the building committee,
Yes.
right?
To the building inspector
Inspector.
/ perhaps the town treasurer would know who's paying taxes on the property or not.
Because this letter, it seems like they really want to know what they need to do next.
Right.
What's it's gonna look like. Due to the concern of it being a hazard.
Correct.
So I think it will be important that we kind of
So
follow
the
up.
action I think that I would like to suggest is that two things need to be found out. Who, if anyone, is paying the taxes on that property, because that goes back to ownership, and then a letter would have to come, probably both from the Board of Health and probably the Select Board, to the owner of the property to have something done.
Okay.
That would be probably the best solution at the next step, and then give a time frame for a response to that, and then go from there.
So then should we reach out to the
So we need to.
party, tell them that here's the next action we're gonna be taking?
Yes,
for them to be
so
aware.
the two actions are find the ownership of the property, can bring them, and write a letter to that owner with a time frame that they need to respond, and then second, we need to respond to the
Why was
person's.
the do we know why the building was abandoned? Was there a death or something?
You have no idea?
The last I knew, this is just memory, was that whoever lived there passed away, and there was no one to take over the ownership, but someone must be paying taxes on it.
I bet
And maybe it's
aban-
bank owned, and
or
if it's-
maybe it's just totally abandoned.
and it may be totally abandoned, and that's what we need to determine. What is the status of the property? And then that would be what we would let these folks know that wrote the letter.
Right, I think, yeah, the very first step obviously is to acknowledge that we received the letter.
And that we are taking a
and
couple
the
steps to
actions we're
find
gonna be taking.
who owns it, who might be responsible for the property, or if it was totally abandoned.
And refer this to the building inspector as well, maybe they can help
Yes.
out, treasurer.
Yes, the building inspector should be made aware of the property.
Sometimes if the property's been abandoned, then the neighbor next door buys up the land, expands their property too.
That is an option, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, I thought it was something else.
All right.
We
what
still
else?
got for tabled items, you have the nurses.
Yeah, we don't have the money for that, much as we would love to have it.
Yeah,
What
no,
is it?
that's gonna be
That's the
tabled
public health
long-term.
nurse
Okay.
definite,
It's a long-term
job
requirement.
description
Yeah.
that the town is resisting us on.
Oh,
Any
Lack of
other,
money.
there's no new complaints? I was trying to speak to, I was thinking it was something else. We are sending out letters to two open complaints that will hopefully close the one and move the other one into the next step. I had spoken to Phil, they need a new septic, or they need a septic repair, and we're working on the letter to send to that homeowner, to get that moving forward so that that problem is no longer a problem.
So you had this in your folder, I think. What was the intent?
So, the intent of, under unexpected subjects is, from our regulations, there are general categories of everything that the board is responsible for. Take a look at this, see if we've missed any general categories. I think it'd be a good thing to have on the website about the functions of the Board of Health.
Okay, that's good.
Just an outline of what we do. And just, we don't have, so that, in general, anyone who says, well, what does the Board of Health do? We can have, this is an outline of the general areas of responsibility of the Hubbardston Board of Health. And if we've missed something, let's add to it we won't put it on the website this time. Think about it some more. We'll put it on the next meeting agenda.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
All right? That's the whole idea, is let's make our website information a little more,
Agreed.
just an overall, so someone can come in overall, say, oh, this is what they have to do. And then all the forms and everything else is, without going through all the forms and applications.
And these are actually, I updated most of the forms if anything's missing, so you guys can glance over. Not all of them, most of them. Anything else that was a state form, I can't, so.
On these.
And these are the form we're gonna eventually turn into digital.
Right,
Yeah.
now, with this, I'd like to see a copy of the old form to go compare apples to apples.
To make sure nothing is missing. Right.
Yeah, make sure nothing's missing, that, and you sent all of these to
Digital.
us as digital information, such as the installer's permit.
Oh, you did?
Here's one paper
remember
copy of
seeing
all of
that.
these. Maybe send that again, and then also the originals, like the current ones.
Yep, so I actually don't have the originals in paper form. I took a lot of them off the
Nope,
website.
I see them, yeah, you sent that September 23rd.
So I'll
yeah.
just put the links on the form, with those forms.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when we're reviewing them, I think what I think that we should be doing as well is think of them to simplify them to make it easier for people, for the public to be able to kind of easily navigate the forms, get it done.
Right.
Because some forms can be so burdensome, we just encourage people to actually cut corners. That guy, that's too long, I'm not gonna fill it out, so I'm just gonna do something else. But I think if we can manage to kind of think of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, thank you, I'll take a look at this.
And it's because 90% of them, all the fees are wrong.
On the
Online.
forms, on the
Right,
website,
right, I
list
think
the
we-
old fees, even though the current fees are listed in a separate section.
That's a risk.
So when a resident comes in and we give them a paper form, it has the old fee information
Mhm.
on them.
Okay. That's perfect.
And then the last one is, you already did the complaints, turnovers warrants. That's from Mark Poppins.
So, did you double check that?
So this is what she told me. That's why I put that on there. She showed what you did for the last year and the year before.
I know, that's not what we voted on in June. It was a line item that was voted on and approved in the June town meeting.
Okay, so I don't have any of those minutes or meetings.
Well, that's how it's gotta be billed. And you would get those from Mel. So initially, we're talking about the landfill
Mm-hmm.
inspection and report, and he sent us the report, and of course, we'd like to be paid for it. And initially, Sadie checked, and they said, oh, well, the previous years it was paid by such and such. And then I emailed her back, and first I said, okay, and then I'm like, no. We had that put in as a separate line item on the town meeting, and it was voted to be paid from the general fund, as it had been prior to the last couple years, and not through the Board of Health. We are responsible our responsibility over the landfill is to see that things keep moving along as they should be, but we are not responsible for the cost. And that was approved at the June town meeting. And so that's, you're gonna need to check with Mel. We can, so then the bill would be given to whoever is responsible for paying bills through the general fund.
That would be Mary,
Right.
Mary LaRue.
Now that we have this report, now it's
From-
your turn.
Yes, that's the report from the, yeah.
Now it's your turn to go and say, okay, who do we go to at the DEP
Mm-hmm.
to
Reduce
say
testing.
that we've
Completed our 30
we've
years.
completed 30 years of testing with no bad results, and we want the DEP to stand up to their guidelines that
Mhm.
says we should no longer have to do this.
It's like, what, 30 years now?
Yeah,
No,
I
30
remember.
years of testing.
I
It
remember
was
way
twice a
back
year.
in the 90s.
Holy moly.
It was twice a year, and
Well, it started
We
off
have-
as 4 times a year.
then they got it down to twice, and we have
No.
quietly just done once a year last year and this year.
Mm-hmm.
We're not bringing the frequency up in the discussion.
So this is the full report?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And here's all the information on that.
Yeah, we originally had a fund, and of course, doing it 4 times a year, we went through that.
I'm gonna let you
quickly.
hang on to the invoice so we don't lose that.
So
Here's-
do we have a digital
No,
version of that?
this is the
This
only
is the
one.
only report?
Yeah, because he's paper guy, remember? He does not send nothing email.
Okay, because I would love to
So would you?
make it copies of it, so we can
Yes.
always have our original with us in the town, so that I don't, because I would like to take that with
So
me.
we should scan this?
Yeah.
So you want me to scan it to you and you just
Yeah.
want a scan copy or you want a paper copy?
A skin copy.
Okay, so then I
Because,
scan
You,
it.
you can look at it.
yeah, because that way I don't want to hold this
Right,
as my property here. This is the property of the town.
right.
Uh,
So that,
But this is great.
it goes through everything. It is completely thorough testing.
And they've submitted a copy to the state, obviously.
Yes, they
right?
do, automatically as part of their fee.
Your job is to find the right person
To write to and contact who
or
has the-
visit personally.
Well, I love face-to-face.
Sit
Who
in their
will-
office and say, you know,
It is time to stop testing.
correct.
Did you get a, oh darn, shoot. I have it at home. The last lawn mowing bill for the landfill from Mr. Richard Green was handed to me, and I didn't bring it into your office. So I need to do one more task and get that bill to you. And then we can put it on approval for next meeting. What did I do with the first sticker? Okay, Kathy, there it is.
I actually might have sent it to you digitally.
That,
Yeah, because I think I asked you.
what
The-
it was?
the report?
Yeah.
The
the
whole
report?
report?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think-
you must have it they must have it because.
No. It came in. It came in.
No, yeah, I know,
envelope.
but I'm saying for them, they must have it somehow because they have to transmit that to a server to the state.
Right, it's a not.
Yeah, because they don't go and drop it and copy to the state because they, yeah. But yeah, I think, yeah, definitely the whole thing like this, if we can.
Yeah, I'll scan it tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And how much we paying for that a year, you said now?
2025's fee was 5,100 and,
Where you see that?
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one. Oh, this one. Okay,
That's a
yeah,
lot of money.
5,152.
It started off
For-
at 2,000.
for a small town like us, yeah.
It started
Yeah,
off at
that's-
2,000.
And
something.
last year,
Of course, over
was
the years, it's
4,000.
increased.
That's
Sorry to
already,
interrupt.
that's
So
gotta be done.
it's gone up
but-
about 400 each year.
It's go up 400 each year?
Yeah, so
and it's due to the cost of the testing. He's not charging us more.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
And that's coming straight from Board of Health. not the town,
Yeah,
not the general fund.
it has jumped considerably.
It used to be covered under a line item on the town general fund budget.
Mhm.
Then for a couple years, was a mix-up. The town budget was so tight for the last couple years that the Board of Health agreed to cover one of the tests each year, not two. And then we got it corrected at June 2025 town meeting to have the town single line item for testing landfill costs and lawn mowing of the landfill, which is up to 2 times per year, covered by general funds.
And the landfill is sitting on DCR land, right?
Correct.
Correct.
And that's the other point
This is
of,
so funny, but okay. yeah.
it's not funny.
No, I mean, this
it's-
is me
it's-
being sarcastic at this point. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those twisted things that happen that it's just,
And the thing is
everyone wants to throw the buck at the next person.
Yeah, someone else.
And
to
we
do
were,
it.
we were the one that we were testing, covering Landover with paper products. And now there are paper products covering land issues all over the place. There's a farm in town that has paper products on their farm, and they're not going through any of this.
Mhm.
Because it's been well established that this particular product is not toxic and works well as a cover for landfills or other land issues. So this is going on and on and on is just kind of ridiculous at this point.
So now that we've reached and completed the 30th year testing, we can move forward to strongly with perhaps lawyers writing up the document at
Yep.
the end,
Yep.
stating that we no longer are required to do this, and we will save the town. We'll take this responsibility on,
Right. But we'll save town a lot of money. Yeah.
but it will save all of us
Yep.
as taxpayers
Yep.
a lot of money.
Yep.
And for
400 bucks a year.
30 years of no real significant problems of any kind in these comprehensive tests, I mean, there's a test for every organic chemical in there.
Oh, I saw that. I was like,
And the
this is
reason
deep
I
test,
understand
yeah.
that is because my husband was
A
a
chemical
chemical
engineer,
engineer,
yeah.
and I understand a little bit about organic chemistry, enough to know that they did a heck of a lot of testing on
Yeah.
that site. It wasn't just E. coli, coliform,
Right.
it wasn't just general plastics, it's everything.
Okay.
And that's why we need to move forward on that.
Yep.
So, thank you, Gael, for taking that on at this point, now
Oh,
that
I'm
we have the
excited.
test results.
Yeah, because I'm.
It's
gonna see-
nice to say we've got to be able to grab a hold of something that would
Yeah, we can own it.
decrease costs to the
Instead of
town.
increase.
Yeah,
Yes.
increase.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
that's it.
Anything from anyone else? Yes, Diana.
Very briefly, did I hear there are defibrillators in the making?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Judy listened to went to the FEP meeting. I couldn't go last month, and I forwarded you the email that I got in response to the fact that Hubbardston wasn't listed as getting any AEDs, but there are 2 that have been approved through the FEP fund program for Hubbardston. I did jump through all the hoops last
Okay.
spring to get the paperwork correct so that we would get them, and they did give them to us. Why we weren't on that list, I don't know. In addition, at the last Thursday's secretary's meeting, Trish was there as well,
Mhm.
Trish Lowe. She put in a grant yesterday morning, for 3 additional AEDs through a town special grant program she applied for because we now have more buildings. We have the meeting house across the street, and we have the 48 Gardner Road conference room that could be used for public stuff. And so we will hopefully get plenty of AEDs that will make sure that all our public buildings have good coverage.
Yeah,
Now,
they-
the problem with the ones that are from FEP is one of these days, one of us has to run to Worcester, and that's why I sent the email out to everyone, is to pick them up, because they don't deliver and they don't want to mail them out. And I also let you know about a meeting this Thursday of FEP at Red Apple Farm. I didn't know it was going to be then. I'd already scheduled a doctor's appointment, which is going to take priority over going to the FEP meeting, so. MPHN meeting for September was canceled. That's our regional group that we belong to, that's out of Fitchburg. And somewheres over the summer, they sent a bill for our 25-26 membership. And I'm like, I don't, and so I emailed Victoria, kind of oversees the group and does a lot of the minutes and everything else, to ask them to please resend the bill to us.
I think it was $600.
It's typically $600 for Hubbardston. It's
Right.
based on our population. So, moving forward on all those things.
I think what they sent was out a list. That's what they did, is they sent out a list and they listed every town that's part of the network and listed how much that their dues were
Right.
going to be. So it wasn't really an invoice.
Correct.
It was more of a
Just a list.
and this
Yeah,
is
but now
what you
I
all-
asked that they send us an
an
invoice
invoice.
for ours to approve
Yeah,
at a
you need
meeting.
the invoice for Mary, otherwise she'll tell
Well,
you
that's the
that
way
she needs
business
an
is done.
invoice.
So, I think that brings us up with everything at this point.
Oh, and Williams is looking for
Okay,
CPR instructor.
So,
anything else?
nope, I think just the last key, I mean, we already talked about this already, like definitely acknowledging the letter, right? I think that's
Yeah,
the thing here, and then.
letter writing this week.
Yeah.
Is your role this week, Sadie?
But the minutes looks really awesome, so thank you.
Yeah,
Sadie, for
thank
the
you.
minutes. Yeah, really,
Thank you.
really nice.
Okay, so then I would like to adjourn the meeting at 8:45 PM.